Are you understanding these classes that we started, new book?
Yeah.
Good boy. I know all Damodar kids are way faster. I mean, you are way beyond your age.
Because I listen all the stories in the Bhagavatam tales.
See, you listen in Bhagavatam tales, so you know better than the teacher now.
In my own Bhagavatam tales, I listen to my Bhagavatam tales.
Amma, you listen. Can you send me a recording of your stories to me personally? Ask, your mom has my number. Can you send me the stories? I want to hear from you. Okay? Okay, Mother? Deal done? Okay. I'll be waiting. Every day you send me, before I sleep, go bed, I will listen to Madhav's Bhagavatam tale story and I will go to sleep. Is that okay, Madhav?
Yeah.
Good job, Madhav. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is for
Hare Krishna, Param. See, Param, we are still thinking about the presentations because we don't know how many people will be willing to do these presentations.
okay. So Mataji, is it still on hold? Like when we're gonna do it? It's still like waiting time.
Yeah, we will see when to start this one.
Yeah.
Because if I start now, I don't know how many kids will be able to present it every week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why. What you can
Thank you.
Yeah. Who else joined? Who else is there? Some new kid joined. Mataji joined. Okay. Got it. Zanvi. Okay.
Radhika Kasturi Mataji joined.
Okay, Radhika Kasturi Mataji is here with us.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Sanvi.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, are we doing moral story today?
Moral stories, I think it's right after this class.
Yeah, yes, Mataji. Now we will learn Bhagavatam and then moral story.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
Mataji, do we have Kahoot
glasses
today?
Kahoot, I think, will be next week, dear.
Yeah, next week Radhika Kasturi Mataji will.
Yay! Mataji, it's like we're switching classes.
Next week, who will be teaching? Damodar teachers will be teaching. I don't know. It would be Lakshmi Mataji.
Oh, next week, yeah, next week.
Yeah,
After
I don't
that
know.
week.
We will have next week or after week. I don't know then.
Correct. I also don't know Mataji. Okay, kids, let's get started. Mataji, can we start?
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Okay. Okay, let's get started with our prayers, kids. 1 second. Let me make it in a slide view. Where do we do that? How do we do? Slide
Mataji, on the top, sometimes there's
slideshow. Yeah, here we have. Yeah, from the beginning. Okay, good job. Thank you, dear. Okay, let's do the prayers. Om Madhyana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschayata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All right, kids, let's get started with our Bhagavatam story. It is a very nice section. So all of you all should listen very carefully. At the end, I'll ask you some questions. So this way we will see how you have listened the class. Okay, let's do that. Now, the first question is, who is Vyasadeva? Vyasadeva, he is the son of Parashar Muni and mother Satyavati. Vyasadeva is who? Son of Parashar Muni and Satyavati. So, I just want to ask you all this question. Like seasons, we all know from summer, we have spring, fall, winter,
yeah.
and then the cycle continues again. Like that, in the there is also Yuga cycle, like Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. What is the current Yuga that we are in?
Kali Yuga.
Correct,
Kali,
Param.
Kali Yuga.
Correct. And that is the
Kali Yuga.
degraded of all yugas.
Wow.
That is what. Why is it degraded? Anybody knows the answer? Why is it degraded? Why do we call it degraded?
Yeah, less intelligent.
People are this less intelligent.
Correct. People are manda, dull-minded, less intelligent, as Brinda said. Mhm.
Mataji, it is a hypocrisy and cruel.
Husanvi, what are you saying, dear?
Mataji, Kali Yuga is the age of hypocrisy and cruel.
It's age of quarrel. Okay, age of quarrel. Yeah. There is Prayena verse. Anybody knows Prayena Alpayusha Sabya? That verse, anybody knows?
Or zero IQ.
I cannot hear you, Devrish Bala. What are you saying?
Mataji,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's like the less it's like the less like the
Okay.
Satya Yuga is 4, the Treta Yuga is 3, the Dwapara Yuga is 2, the Kali Yuga is 1.
Correct. So this verse,
Dharma.
Prayena Alpayusha Sabya
Dharma.
Kalavasmin Yuge Jana Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bakya Hi Upadrita. So in that verse, Prabhupada talks about the age of Kali. People have very, very short lives. Okay. In that short life, how are they behaving? They are quarrelsome, meaning they quarrel with each other. And some people, they are misguided. Oh, here is one ashram they go to, and they just take up some non-bona fide spiritual master and they start worshipping him. And then they start following the unscrupulous things that spiritual master says. So this way they are misguided and they are unlucky. Unlucky means they are not fortunate enough. And above all, they're always disturbed. There's always some anxiety issues. That's the problem with them in the age of Kali. That's why Kali Yuga is degraded. So what are the four yugas, kids? Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara, and Kali. And we are currently in Kali. Okay. Now, so what is Vedavyas doing here? He starts to meditate. Seeing the falls of Kali Yuga people, he's starting to meditate and contemplate it. Oh, what can I do for the welfare of these people? These people are all suffering and I have to be doing something to them to alleviate their issues, to alleviate their misery. I have to do something. What can I do? Like that, he started to meditate. And great sages, with their purity, what can they see? They can see all. They can see the past, they can see the present, and they can see the future also. This is how capable they are. All right, kids. So Vyasadeva, what did he start to do now? He started to meditate. Why he is starting to meditate? Because he wants to find out, okay, so people are having so many faults in this Kali Yuga, and what can I do to improve their welfare? What can I do? Like that, he started to meditate. Now, out of meditation, and also there is compassion in him. That is why he is concerned about the welfare of others. If he was concerned about if you're concerned about yourself, you call that person selfish. But Vyasadeva was selfless. And out of his compassion for people, Vyasadeva divided one Veda into 4 simpler Vedas, accessible Vedas, so people could access it easily. Because if it wasn't 4, say for example, you have a book and that book has chemistry, physics, biology, everything embedded in it. And it's like a 1000-page document, 1000-page book. It will be very difficult for you to read and glance, isn't it? What sort of difficulty will you be facing? First of all, you'll be like, oh my God, just looking at that book without even getting into the pages, you'll be, it is so heavy. I can't lift it. How about reading it? When you just get through the 5 pages, you'll be like, when will I complete this 10,000 pages? Like that, you will start to ponder upon what is going to come in future and how you're so incapable of accessing everything. Like that, you will feel dejected when you have it all in one book, isn't it? So Vyasadeva thought, oh, people of Kali Yuga, they are already Manda Sumanda Mataya. So we have to do something for them to make it simpler. So he divided the Vedas into 4 sections. And then he also wrote Puranas and Mahabharata. Why he wrote Puranas and Mahabharatas? Because, see, if you say philosophy to people with a dry philosophy, a lot of people will not be able to understand the subject matter. Instead, if you put it in a form of a story and tell it to people and then embed philosophy in the story, then it would be easier. Are you able to understand, kids? I want to ask somebody if they understood
Mataji,
this.
I'm taking notes, Mataji. I understand what you're saying.
Oh, good, good. So,
See, Mataji, this is my pen.
I'm not able to see now because my...
Okay, it's fine, Mataji. I'm holding my pen right now, so I'm writing.
Okay. No worries, no worries. So the point is, kids, we have to understand the motive of Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva is doing out of compassion. That is the first point. The second point, what did he do? He divided one Vedas into 4 sections. And then he also wrote what additional things? He also wrote Puranas and Mahabharata. And everyone, so as I told you, the last point, Vyasadeva was selfless. He was not working for his own well-being. He's already a self-realized sage. But then he was concerned about the people of Kali Yuga. He saw the qualities of the Kali Yuga people. And he was so worried. Oh my God, what is their destination going to be? They're always in anxiety. They don't have any intelligence. They are very lazy to learn the spiritual subject matter. So what can I do for them? Like that, he started to contemplate and worry for them. And then he gave Vedas, where he divided it into 4 sections. And he also gave 2 more scriptures. What are the 2 more scriptures? Puranas and Mahabharata. Okay, kids? Moving on to the next slide. Vyasadeva wanted to put this Vedic knowledge in a written form to benefit the people of Kali Yuga. So, see, Vyasadeva is dividing one Vedas into 4 sections. Are you able to see this?
Yes,
And now, here in this PowerPoint, you're able to see what those 4 Vedas are. Anybody
Yes,
raise your
Mataji.
hand and call out the 4 Vedas for me. Sanvi, go ahead. What are the 4 Vedas?
Yajurveda,
Huh.
Samaveda,
Rigveda,
Atharveda,
Samaveda, Yajurveda and
Rugveda.
Atharva Veda. Correct. Good job. Now, so this is how he divided the Vedas into 4 sections. Okay. So, and then he entrusted the responsibilities of these Vedas to different people. Oh, you know what? Paila, come here. You take care of Rig portion of the Vedas. Vaishampayana, you come here, take the Yajur Veda. You take, somebody takes Samma Veda. Jaimini was given that responsibility. Atharva Veda, Sumantu, you take it. Like that, he entrusted the responsibility of spreading the Vedas and its glories to these different people. Like Rig, somebody was given responsibility. Yajur, somebody was given responsibility. Sama, somebody was given responsibility. And Atharva, somebody was given responsibility. So this is how he gave responsibility. Not only he just divided and left it off, but he also entrusted responsibility to specific people. Puranas. What are some of the Puranas we have here, dear kids? We have Bhagavata Purana, we have Vishnu Purana, Padma Purana, Narada, Garuda, Varaha, Vamana, Markandeya, Brahma, Bhavishya, Brahma Vaivarta, Brahmanda, Matsya, Kurma, Linga, Skanda, Agni and Shiva Purana.
So many
Okay.
Puranas, Mataji.
Yeah, there are 18 Puranas. And this is the gist of those 18 Puranas. Okay, kids? You don't have to write everything, Brinda. So here you can just make a note of it to say examples. If I ask you for examples of Puranas, you could say Makshya Kurma or Brahma Vaivata, something like that.
Yeah, I'm saying we have 18 Puranas. That's what
Okay, dear. Yes. See, Vyasadeva was also responsible. He also wrote this Mahabharata for us, right? And this was scribed by who? Our Ganesha. This is where Ganesha is scribing. Whatever Vyasadeva is saying, who's
Ganesha
the
wrote
scriber
it.
here?
Ganesha was
Scribing.
writing.
Yeah, scribing is done by Ganesh.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, Shubhadra.
So Mataji, basically, Vyasdev wasn't the person who wrote it. He just explained it, and then Ganesha wrote it.
Correct. So Vyasadeva, he was under meditating, and during his meditation, he could, he could visualize what he was going to write, and then that was put in the form of words by our Ganesh. Okay. Yeah, Shubhadra, you got it, baby?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So now Vyasadeva, okay, so far I'll just pause here for a minute. What all did Vyasadeva write so far?
Purana, Mahabharata,
Puranas and
Puranas, and
Vedas.
Vedas, correct. Yes, Vedas were into 4 sections, and then he wrote Mahabharata and he wrote Puranas. So he has written so much for the welfare of the people. So his heart should be satisfied, isn't it? Why? Why not? What is the reason? You think he is satisfied or he's not?
he is satisfied.
He is satisfied.
No,
He
he's
should
not.
be satisfied. Ramachandra says probably not. So we are going to understand why he is not satisfied. In spite of writing so many scriptures, Vrinda says, yes, Vyasadeva should be satisfied. But Ramachandra is saying probably not. So we have to understand what is the reason why he's not satisfied. Okay. So now, despite Vyasadeva felt incompleteness in his heart, like Ramachandra's point, oh, he's not satisfied. At that time, somebody came to him. Narad Muni came to him. He diagnosed the cause for his despondency. Meaning, what is the cause for Vyasadev's dissatisfaction? Dear Vyasa, and he tells, oh, he is able to see, he's Sarvagnya, he is able to see everything. And so Narad Muni is telling, oh, why Vyasadeva is not happy, why Vyasadeva is not feeling satisfied. Oh, Vyasa, in your works, you did not sufficiently glorify the spotless glories of Lord Krishna. And you have not stressed the importance or eternal path of bhakti. That is why your heart is despondent. That is why you're feeling despondency. That is why you're feeling not so satisfied. What is the reason, dear kids? You did not glorify Krishna enough. You didn't describe the spotless glories of Krishna repeatedly. And you have not stressed about the aspect of bhakti. Stressed means what? Repeatedly saying bhakti is a great amongst everything. Even for anything, even for yoga to succeed, bhakti has to be there. You have not stressed the importance of bhakti. This is the problem in your works. You have written so many scriptures, no doubt about it, but you have not taken care of these 2 aspects, my dear Vyasa. So you have to work on that. This was the instruction Narada Muni gave to who? Vyasadeva. And Narada Muni is who? He is the spiritual master of Vyasadeva. You're able to understand, kids. Who's Narada Muni? What is his relationship to Vyasadeva? That is important for us. He is who? He is the spiritual master of Vyasadeva. Now, everyone needs a teacher or guru to guide us on the right path. Do you agree with this statement? Yes or no?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Why do we need a guru? Why can't I do it by myself? I know everything. I know Srimad Bhagavatam. I know Mahabharata. I know Ramayana. Do you think I can just lead my life because I know I read the books and I get it? What's
No,
the point of
Mataji.
having somebody? Yes, Shubhadra.
Mataji, we need a guide or a guru, like for example, we need guru guidance and guru. And
One
guru
minute, one by
because
one, dear kids. Dear kids, let's go with Shubhadra first.
always need a guru. Like if there like if there was like a book which was Krishna, and I thought like Krishna and died on September 1999. That you need to tell a guru at first, because sometimes a book which tells a true story will actually not be true.
Oh yeah, so you could be misguided through the books, which if you're reading wrong books, you could be misguided
Mataji?
by it. That is Kabir's point. Yes, dear. Go
Like,
ahead, EVK.
So
What is your name?
everybody needs a guidance. Everybody needs guidance.
Correct,
gurus,
Shubhadra. Very good.
because like everyone needs gurus to teach us.
Mm.
Because like for example, like for one reason is that like if you're not a devotee, then then you can just ask, like, then you can pray for your guru to teach you, and then they'll teach you all the
Then
Vedic
Guru can-
mantras.
Mhm.
And
Good
then
job, Shubhadra.
and then
Let's give chance to others. Yeah. Go ahead. EVK. Isha.
If you like read the Bhagavad Gita and stuff, and you're thinking like, why do you need guidance? Actually, the book is guiding you.
Yeah,
How
the
to
book
do
is
stuff.
guiding you, but it is not possible for us to understand it completely without our guru's help or without our senior devotees. We'll not be able to understand the content of the book. Even though book is there, the book cannot tell you everything. It cannot tell you what is the emotion that the Acharya is telling this, or the technicalities of philosophy. We will not be able to understand without the guidance of our guru or our senior devotees, senior Vaishnava. This is the point. Okay. And even if we are making mistakes, somebody has to chastise us and say, hey, see, you're going in the wrong track. Come back to the right track. Somebody has to tell you, na? The life person has to tell you. Book will not tell you you're going on the wrong track. Isha, will a book tell you you're going on a wrong track?
No, Mataji.
So no, right? We need a guidance that way. Okay, so this is the picture of Narada Muni telling to Vyasadeva that you are having some issues in the literatures that you have written, and what you have to do, you have to glorify bhakti, and you also have to glorify and talk about spotless glories of Lord Krishna repeatedly. This is what is missing in your other scriptures, and you have to take care of it. Like that, he told Vyasadeva. Now, Narada, what did he stress the importance of? So he talked about the transformational effect of bhakti. Then he started to recount his previous life. What was Narada's previous life? He was the son of a maid servant, and he got the association of Bhakti Vedantas. And by serving the Bhakti Vedantas and eating their remnants, he attained a spiritual form, Narada. Dear Vyasa, so this spiritual form is attained by Narada. By how? How did he attain it? By serving the Bhakti Vedantas and by eating their remnants. Okay, this is how he attained a spiritual body. And after he attained a spiritual body, he instructed the Vyasadeva, and he told Vyasadeva, see, the thing is, you should directly describe about Lord's pastimes in your work. Whatever book you're going to write now, it should directly describe about Lord. And this way, it will alleviate or it will relieve the sufferings of the common people. And that is what you should do. After saying this, Narada Muni departed. Now, because of Narada Muni's instruction, what did Vyasadeva do? He started to meditate. And in a devotional mood, he started to meditate, and he saw Lord Krishna. And he also saw few other things. He saw the illusory potency called Maya. He also saw all the living beings suffering due to the influence of Maya. And for this reason, he compiled Srimad Bhagavatam. And what did he do? He took care of the 2 points that Narada Muni told him. He just glorified Krishna, the spotless glories of Krishna, and he stressed the importance and aspect of bhakti. So this is what he did. Whatever Narada Muni, his spiritual master, told him, our Vyasadeva followed it. And then after following it up, he also taught it to his son, Sukadeva Goswami. All right, kids. So you're able to understand what we have seen so far?
Yeah, yes.
Mataji.
Good job. So there is a point to say, while spiritual literature uplifts our consciousness and enlightens us about the purpose of life, materialistic literature degrades our consciousness and entangles us in sinful life. Whatever you do, spiritual, say for example, you read Gita, or you read Srimad Bhagavatam, or you read Mahabharata, Ramayana, it just enhances or uplifts your consciousness, isn't it? And it helps you to understand, yes, this is the purpose of my life. like that. But when it comes to other literatures, it's Shrame, it's nothing, it's useless. Just it's going to put more dirty stuff into your mind. That's all. It degrades your consciousness, basically. Now, Sutta Goswami is talking about the next, what he speaks next. So now he spoke about the writer of Srimad Bhagavatam. Who is the writer of Srimad Bhagavatam? Dear, Vyasadeva. So till now, Sutta Goswami spoke about Vyasadeva. And now Sutta Goswami is going to talk about the hearer and the speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam. Who is the speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam? It is Sukadev Goswami. Who is Sukadev Goswami? He is the son of Vyasadeva. And who is the listener? He is King Parikshit Maharaj.
It's King Parikshit.
Maharaj Parikshit. So now he is just slowly trying to help us understand who is this writer of Srimad Bhagavatam, who is the speaker, who is the listener, and then he is going to narrate about Parikshit's birth and coronation of Parikshit. After he was born, he was then made the king after some time, right? So everything is explained by him in a systematic way. Now he also brings up this point to say, after the Kurukshetra war, what happened? Ashwatthama, he killed the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi to please Duryodhana. And when he brought those 5 sons to Duryodhana to say, hey, see, I killed these people. And Duryodhana thought for a minute that he had killed the Pandavas and he was about to get elated. But when he saw he killed the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi, he also felt really bad. Why did this Ashwatthama do such a thing? You know, even when it comes to war, there is a code of conduct. And Duryodhana was not happy about the fact that Ashwatthama killed the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi. That was such a cruel act. It was against the code of conduct. So now Arjuna set out because Arjuna's sons were killed. I mean, Arjuna saw this. Oh, yeah, the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi was killed. And so he started to chase Ashwatthama, guided by Krishna as his charioteer. Ashwatthama fled in fear because his life was a danger. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know. When his life was at stake, he just wanted to do something. Even without thinking, he just thoughtlessly released the Brahmastra. He doesn't even know how to retract it. His father had taught only Arjuna the science of Brahmastra because he was a sincere student. So this boy, in spite of him being the son, Ashwatthama, he just taught him how to release the Brahmastra, but he was not taught or he was not told how to retract or take away or what should be done after that. So now Arjuna sought Krishna's shelter and asked him what he should do. Krishna told him to release another Brahmastra and that would retract both of them. So that's what he did. Then after that, Ashwatthama was arrested by Arjuna, and Arjuna brought Ashwatthama before Draupadi. What did Draupadi do? Draupadi, what did she do? She has this person who has killed her 5 sons. What will she do? She also has to kill him, isn't it? What she did?
Forgive.
Forget him?
Yes.
Forget him?
Yes. Forgive.
Forgive. Good point. Yes, Draupadi, she said, oh my God, if I'm going to kill this boy, then kill Ashwatthama, then how will a mother feel? The mother will feel terrible, like how I'm suffering now because I lost my 5 sons, like that. Ashwatthama's mom, she will also feel, isn't it? She will also feel so bad, so cruel that somebody has killed her son. She will be crying. She will have so terrible moments in her life. So I don't want that to happen to her. I really don't want her to feel dissatisfied. Let the son be alive. Let Ashwatthama be alive. This was the proposal that Draupadi made. And then did Arjuna release Ashwatthama without punishing him? So, okay, just you go away. Like that, did he send Ashwatthama away? What did he do? What did he do, dear kids? You know, for the Kshatriya. Go ahead. Go.
Ashwatthama without punishing him.
He sent without punishing him.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
They forgive.
He forgive. Okay.
Yes.
Kabir, you're telling forgive for everybody.
Mataji?
Huh? Yes, Shibhadra.
So Draupadi didn't want to hurt Ashwatthama because her mother would be his
Correct.
mother
That's
would
what I
be
told
sad.
you. Yes.
So that means so basically Arjuna followed what Draupadi said and released Ashwatthama without punishing him.
That's true, but he did something. What did he do? There is a jewel in the head of the Kshatriyas. Keep silence for a minute, dear kids. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I want everybody silence, please. I gave a chance, and we are now. I'm talking. Whenever I'm talking, I want everybody to be silent. So he removed the jewel in the head of Ashwatthama. For a Kshatriya, jewel is very precious, and he removed some of Ashwatthama's hair also. So this is a very, very degrading thing for a Kshatriya. Okay, whenever some jewel or hair is removed from Kshatriya, they feel so awkward, so terrible. It's equal to them losing. Okay, so this was the punishment that Arjuna happened to give to Ashwatthama, and then he released it. Okay, so that is what is the case, dear kids. So hope you all are able to understand how we are now going to talk about Parikshit Maharaj's appearance. So that's why we are talking about Ashwatthama and all that, which will soon lead us to the segment of Parikshit Maharaj's birth and coronation. Okay, so this is how Sutta Goswami is elaborating. Okay, who is the writer, who is the speaker, who is the hearer, and who is going to be crowned. I mean, who is Parikshit Maharaj, his coronation, his appearance. This is the sequence with which he is following through. Hope you understood that sequence. And in the next class, you'll be seeing what is going to happen after that. Okay, kids? I think we will now hand it over to Charu Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, thank you so much. Charu Mataji. I don't think so. She's there. Maybe she's getting late. Okay. By then, if anybody wanted to share anything that they will learn, other. Yes, Mataji, you can leave, Mataji.
Mataji, I'll share my points.
If you're busy, you can leave, Mataji.
I don't my
Charu Mataji is here. See?
Mommy, could I write my points?
Okay,
So my points are son.
Charu Mataji, over to you, Mataji.
Thanks, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sorry, I had trouble with my computer. Just it's loading. Hare Krishna, dear kids. How are you all?
Good.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Eating for weekend.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Charu Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Just 1 minute. I'm pulling up the PPT. Hope everybody is waiting for the weekend. I am waiting for the weekend.
Yes.
Mataji, my weekend already started.
Weekend already started.
Yeah, we don't have school tomorrow.
What's special?
Mataji.
Yes.
Because the teachers, they're gonna meet tomorrow, and they're gonna have a meeting, so we don't have school tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's good. Have a great long weekend. So we will quickly go to the next part of the session, which is moral stories. Please let me know if you're able to see my screen.
Mataji, we can see your screen.
We can.
We
Okay.
can.
You can't.
We can.
We can.
Okay.
Can see it.
I hope everybody is as happy as these kids. Let's see what these stories are going to teach us today. The first story is called as Magic Pot. Let's see what it is
That's a
all
cool
about.
story, Mataji.
Oh, you know it?
Yeah,
I know the
Mataji.
story.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we others have to learn. It's new for me, but let's see. Okay. There was once a village, okay? There used to live a farmer and he used to plow his fields. and he used to, that's his main job. He used to plow the fields, whatever that's, he used to sow, reap, harvest, and that's how he used to make his living. See, this is his house, a small cottage, and in front of the house, he has a field, and he used to plow often. One day, it so happened that while he was plowing his field, he happened to hit something hard. And when he looked very closely, he saw it was a metal pot. And he took up and he lifted it and he said, metal pot, what will I do with it? I mean, if it is like a trunk or a box, normally if there are any treasures, it will be hidden safely in some box, right? So he thought, oh, maybe this is an indication. Then there is something beneath this. So he started digging. And he started digging. Nothing happened. Only the soil came out from that place. There was no treasure. So he got so tired after digging for like 4 to 5 hours. Then he said, I am done with it. I am tired. So then nothing comes out of this. So what he did, he kept the pot and he put his raft into the pot and he said, okay, I'm so tired. I'm going to take a rest. Okay, and then he slept for a while, and then finally he woke up after a long time. And when he came, he saw that the spot is full of those rays. And he was just surprised. I had just only one raft. I had put it before it, and now I can see so much. What's happening? Looks something interesting. So then he thought, okay, let me do one thing. Maybe this is really a special pot. Maybe this is a magic pot. Okay, what we will do is let's try it out. So he wants to test it. So what he did, he put one mango and then he thought, okay, last time I put one raft and then I went beneath the tree, I slept for some time and then I came back. So what he did was, so maybe even this is how it works. So he put one mango, he went beneath the tree, he slept for some time and then he came back. When he came back, the pot was full of mangoes and his joy knew no bounds. He was so happy and excited. So what he did, then this is confirmed. So he is now confident, then this is definitely a magic pot. So he does not want to leave it here. So what he did, he took the pot and he went inside his home. And when he went inside, he hid the pot very safely, okay, beneath his cot. And then what he did, he got lot of bananas, right? So he put the bananas in other basket and then he went to the town, okay? And then he went to the town and he sold all the mangoes. And when after he's selling all the mangoes, he earned lot of money. Or in single day, whatever he used to earn in like 6 months of hard work, one day he got all of the money. Well, after getting the money, what he did was he went to a grocery shop and then he bought some grains. Like that's how we do, right? We go to office, earn some money, and then with the money we go and buy our necessary items to live for the month, right? So similarly, he went and bought the grains. And when come home, something really struck him. Okay, I put one raft and one raft became pot full of rafts. And then I did one mango and then one mango became a pot full of mango. Then idea struck him. So what he did, when he came home, he just picked just 2 strands of grains. Okay, he got if we buy a rice, normally if we have to cook a rice, like 1 cup of rice if we have to cook, did we ever count how many rice grains are there? It should be definitely more than 500, 600, right?
Yes.
So, right, it should be definitely more. Who counts all those 1 cup of rice? How many grains are there? So anyway, he bought a lot of grains. Like he bought like half a kg of rice, and then what he did, he took just 2 grains and then put it in the pot. What happened?
No grains.
The
The pot was full of grains.
Yes, that's right. Now the pot is full of grains. And then he got different kinds of grains like rice grains, wheat grains, maize grains. He bought different kinds of grains. So what he did, he took all those, like now he took another rice grain and then he put it inside the pot. And now everything just bubbled up until to the brim of overflowing the pot. See, he already has 2 sacks of grains and now he got this rice grain also. Sorry. I'm sorry. And now he tested all of the grains and now he has humpty number of bags with many different kinds of grains. This is, and then what he did, for today he has already earned a lot of money, right? So he used to sell like sack of bags. I mean, every sack, like 1 month or at least 15 days, he used to go to the market. He used to sell that and then he used to get profit out of it. And then similarly, these people, he was trying to build. And one day, and then finally, he revealed everything to his family. And they were so excited. And then they say, okay, now you have tried with the fruit, you have tried with the grain, and you have also tried with the raft. Okay, now let's try with some vegetables. And similarly, he bought a vegetables. He put one vegetable and then it all multiplied and then grew up. And then he didn't stop that. He also put some clothes. Now the clothes all piled up together out of the pot. So what he wants, he used to get out of this pot. And soon they became very rich. Yeah. But they were very careful.
Are they like billionaires?
They are not at billionaires, but they were rich enough than what they were earlier.
Mataji, they could put like some money and they'll get a lot of money.
Let's see what we
Okay, but if you put a cash in there, you can. If you like take it to the store or something, you can't do that. It's because all the numbers of the bill is going to be the same.
Oh, yeah, that's so smart. That's right? Then they will identify, correct? We are getting the fake money. That's so smart. Yeah, that's true. But they were very careful. Careful with what? They did not just leave this pot anywhere else. Now they grew, right? So their house also grew. Their conditions of their living also grew. And now they have a big cupboard. And they used to hid this pot in this cupboard. So nobody is aware of it. But they used to get whatever they want wisely. It's like they did not just, oh, we are getting this now, let's just multiply, let's just get whatever we want. No, they were not extravagant. That's right, they are not. But even though they were very secretive of their plan, the nearby people, like their neighbors, they started getting suspicious. What's happening with this farmer? For some days, even last year, he was like plowing the field. He used to work whole day, and once in a while, he used to have fun with us. Nowadays, we are not seeing him at all. He is not coming out at all. And moreover, started feeling that, oh my God, look at this house. Now it's like a big house, and there is a barn, and there is a tractor. Previously, he used to plow his fields of his own. It used to be a small cottage. Remember earlier, the first picture, it was a small cottage. When
it looked like the barn.
Barn, yeah, you see? And they have everything. Whatever you want, everything is there in this house. And look at it, so pinky. The house just
like a
grew
castle.
by.
It looks like a castle. It looks like a doll dream house.
A dream house, yeah.
It looks like a doll dream house.
It looks like Barbie house. Oh, yeah, definitely. But definitely their condition of life has improved. So for that, all the neighbors now, whoever the villagers, now they are sure short of it. Something fishy is happening in this house, or at
I
least
think they're gonna steal the magic pot.
they are going to steal the magic pot.
I think so.
Wow. Really? Why
I think
are they doing
they're
it?
gonna steal the magic pot. Look, there's
Yeah.
someone there's someone peeking in there, so I think he's gonna steal the magic pot.
Yes, he is going to steal a magic pot. Let's see what he's going to do with it. And their curiosity, they couldn't stop it. Okay, so what happened among those, all these villagers? One person, he just went in. Normally, we don't go to anyone's house. We don't peep around anybody's house, right? This
But
is
we can
not
see
allowed
by
here.
the but we can see by the window with the curtains without the curtains.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
because-
In my previous apartment, we are not supposed to do that. It's like if there used to be a playground, and even if children, when they were playing, if they just used to stop and then look around, the occupants used to complain to the rental office. And they used to say, no, these kids are looking at us. No, they are spy. They are doing like this. No,
The man
we
spied on them.
yeah, we used to say that kid does not know what they are looking into. And this man happened to see, oh, this is a secret, or this is what's happening. Okay, let me go and inform. Let me go and inform. Inform who?
All the other neighbors.
But
All the other neighbors.
But he went to the king.
What?
The king, and he said, because in that place king is has more powers, right? Whatever the kings decide, only that happens, right? And in old days, what happens if someone gives a very important information, someone gives a secret information that is beneficial for the king, then king used to reward that person with lot of goods and treasures, and at least they will definitely reward that person. Thinking in that way, he said, okay, let me go and inform the king. This is definitely helpful for the king. And if king hears this good news, maybe he might give me diamonds, and he might give me a lot of pearl necklaces, and I can sell those and then become rich like this. So he went to the king.
But it could be, but the necklaces could be fake.
Fake? How many? They
Like artificial necklaces.
The king. Then the king said, oh, really? Is it? He is having it. That should be the property of the kingdom. Any treasure should be the property of the kingdom. Only the king should have that part. So he sent his soldiers to this farmer house, and he said, go and barge in and then get me the magic pot right now, immediately. So the soldiers barged in, and they were just putting everything down, putting everything topsy-turvy. They were trying to search, and finally they got hold of this magic pot.
It's kind of mean to like steal someone's stuff. Like,
Right.
give me that.
Give me that. But this king, if king decides anything, it will happen in those days. King has the most power anyway. And king, when he saw this magic pot, oh, this is a magic pot. What's so special about it? So what he did was he started looking deep into the pot. And when he started looking into the pot, accidentally he fell inside the pot. Okay, he lost his balance.
Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, I think I may know what's next. I think the king's gonna multiply.
To multiply. When the king came up, he was confused, terrified, frightened, shocked. Why? What he saw, he couldn't believe his eyes. There were just thousands of the similar kings, everybody fighting for just one.
I think that the king was inside the magic pot or something.
Yeah, king fell inside the magic pot, right? He was so curious. He wanted to see
He
what
fell in the. So he fell in the magic pot. That's why he was very confused. And all of his clothes. And that another word for same people are called clones. So he had a lot of clones, and they're all fighting.
Yeah, the clones. Yeah. And everybody was fighting for one single throne, and he was totally confused. And now he repented for his wiseless action, thoughtless action. So this was happening. And soon the farmer and the wife also came to know about it. Oh, this happened. So the wife asked, should we go to the kingdom and then get back our magic pot? And then, you know what farmer replied? He said, no, now we have already given it to the king. Now it's king property. Anyway, we have enough for many generations to come. And we have good house. We have stocks of grains. We have everything. We can survive. We don't want you to barge in with the king.
Mataji?
Yes.
So basically the farmer, he's not greedy, and the wife says they need the pot so they can make more resources.
Yeah.
Mataji, I think this story is just basically just showing us that we shouldn't it's like teaching the farmer a lesson that we should that by the other people that he shouldn't get the pot back.
Mataji, the story is basically teaching us that we shouldn't be greedy and we shouldn't be always like wanting to have the things back.
Yeah, that's true. What the rice, Rinda? I didn't see.
Mataji, it's a patch. My eyes cross.
Oh, okay. Take care, okay? Don't strain your eyes. That's so nice. Whatever you said is all right. Everything is correct. We shouldn't be greedy. We should be happy with what we have. So that's what the story is also teaching us. And the
Mataji,
king
can I have my question? Can I
Mataji.
have my moral?
you can
Mataji.
And Mataji, what I learned from the story is that we should be happy what we have, because sometimes we might not even have what we have now. So
Mataji,
we should be happy with what we have now.
can I share my moral, Mataji?
Yes, sure.
Mataji, can I share my moral?
So you should
Mataji, can Raghav and Prahlad have
so like basically so Mataji, so you shouldn't barge in and taking without permission, because that is like disrespectful to the to people, and that like you didn't ask, and they didn't ask for your permission to come in, and they were looking at their privacy. So that's why you should like never trust anyone with anything.
Yes, that's so true.
Mataji, can I share my moral?
Yes, Ryan.
So the moral of the story is that if you take something from others, you don't know because you don't know what will happen with that stuff, because because you might not be very careful, just like the king. He wasn't being very careful, so he wasn't being very careful. So that's why he fell into the magic pot, and so that's why he wasn't being very careful. If he would have be very careful, he wouldn't have made a lot of clones.
That's-
Mataji,
Thank you. One last.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mataji, so what I was thinking of the moral to be like, so Badr said that we should always like never trust someone unless we know, but we shouldn't trust anything or someone, because we never know what could happen.
Yes. Even though whatever we have, see, they said be contented with what is bestowed. Even though Krishna has granted us so many things, we should not be so greedy or we should be too proud about it.
Another story.
Yeah.
I think Mataji, can I say?
Yes, madam. You can say.
So which other have Krishna take from them. Only be happy what
Yes. Yes.
Mataji, can I say?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, Sanvi.
This is my paper. So I think
Yeah.
I think that the moral of the story is to like be happy with what you have and don't try jumping in whatever you see because sometimes that can cause you problems.
That's so true. Nicely put together. Thank you, Sanvi. And now we will go to the next story because I'm afraid that I
Mataji, can I talk?
Yes, Kabir. Is it okay if you can share your moral for the second story? Because I'm just
I have one. I think moral of story. So the moral of the story is like you need to take knowledge
Kabir,
first
we
of
can
that
do at the
item.
end. Sorry, Kabir. We don't have time. We'll take at the end, okay? Let Mataji finish the story.
or else we will just, it's already time, or else we'll just get them. We will see the story maybe next class, next story. Is it okay? We'll just get,
Yeah, Mataji. I did not see time. Yeah, 5 minutes. Let Kabir talk otherwise. Let Kabir.
yeah.
Okay, Mataji. So I think the moral of the story is that you need to take knowledge first, then you can use it, or otherwise something will go wrong and something will become weird.
Yes, so right, Kabir. So sweet of you, and you are sharing great morals. I'm so happy that I'm in your class. Thank you, Kabir. Tushita was raising her hands, and now I don't see. Do you still have something to share, Tushita?
We shouldn't be greedy.
Okay.
But don't open.
I couldn't hear you, Tushita.
We shouldn't be greedy.
We shouldn't be greedy. Yes, that's right. We should be happy with what we have. And even what we have, whatever we are bestowed, it's not like we should not be too proud about it. Oh, I have this and I wanted to show off. No, this farmer was not trying to show off, right? He had something, he got something great, and he used it wisely and also for the benefit. So similarly, whatever we have, we should also try to use it wisely. We should not be proud because nothing is ours. Everything is Krishna. Right? Everything is Krishna's, right? Krishna gave us everything. So we should use everything in Krishna's service. So, because we have just 4 minutes left, if anybody wants to share anything, we can start. Yes, please.
We should not be greedy also because so we can't be greedy because it's like Krishna is God, right? So he made us. So he made us, and he made us, and so he gave everything to us because and we're being good. So and he's making it to us. We have to use it wisely. We have to use it for a good reason to serve Krishna, and we can't use it for a bad reason. If we use it for a bad reason, then we will get bad reaction.
That's so true. That's so true.
Mataji,
Yes, Shubhadra. Param, you want to tell something?
yeah. Mataji, so what I was saying that like Balavinda said, we should use the things that Krishna give us that is for Krishna because Krishna, he will protect us, and we're not doing it for him to protect us, but because it's Krishna's, and Krishna can take anything whenever he wants, and he can get anything whenever he can give us anything whenever he wants. So we should use everything for Krishna. Like if you see flowers, you can first offer it to Krishna, and then if you want to give it to your friend or something, you can give it like as Mahaprasad.
Mataji, Hari bol. So nice. Yes, Giridhari.
Mataji, sorry, Mataji, I couldn't say the moral of the story. Can I say it shortly, Mataji?
No problem. Yeah, please go ahead.
So Mataji, basically the story was mostly about like a farmer who was wise enough to use it for the greater good, but the king snatched it for his only greed. He wanted to satisfy his own sense gratification. So the moral of the story is to always use wise things in the service to Krishna consciousness or Krishna or Guru, so we can have the benefit and without being prideful or lustful to anyone. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Thank you, Giridhari, and thank you, kids, for sharing great morals. You have great realizations. I'm so happy that I'm in your class. Janvi, I see your hand raised. You want to give the last?
We shouldn't be proud or lazy.
Yeah, that's so true. Thank you, Janvi. Thank you, dear kids. With this, we will end our class. And thanks for sharing the great morals and great realization. And we should also try to apply wherever it's possible, whenever it's possible, right? Because every time Krishna is watching us what we do, right? So let's try to, even after learning the morals, let's try to practice wherever it's possible. Okay? Have a great weekend. Hare Krishna. Pancha kalpatarupyasya kripa namo namah.
Krishna ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki
Radhika Kasturi Mataji ki jai, Charu Mataji ki jai. Thank you, Mataji.